Okay, let's start reading this novel, Jane Eyre, chapter 1 and chapter 2 for today. Okay, let's start with chapter 1. Chapter 1. The Red Room. Where's Jane? I know, hidden behind the curtain like a little rat. Flinging back the curtain, my cousin John revealed me, clinging to the window seat. There she is, he cried to his sisters, Eliza and Georgiana. Come out now. And he grabbed my book, my beloved History of Birds. I loved imagining myself into its tales of faraway lands. They seemed so lonely, yet mysterious. I quickly obeyed John, dreading his violent temper. This is my book, not yours, sneered John as I stood in front of him, trembling. You have nothing, orphan. He hurled the book at my head. I ducked, but not quickly enough. Blood trickled down my neck, and a sharp pain turned my terror to anger. I flew at him, crying, You're like the cruel Roman emperors. I don't know what my hands did. I was 10 and he a heavy, flabby 14-year-old, but he bellowed like a baby. My Aunt Reed, hearing the commotion, ordered her servants to come. Take her to the Red Room and lock her in there. I fought like a wildcat all the way until they threw me inside and shut the door. The Red Room was never slept in. It was here that my uncle had died and lain in state until he was borne away in his coffin. Here was a vast bed with massive pillows. On the floor, a red carpet. The windows dark with blinds drawn down. This chilly chamber never even saw a fire. Despairingly, I tried the door, locked. With nothing else to do, I sat on a stool and thought about my life. Why did they hate me so? My cousins were spoiled, selfish bullies, yet they were adored. I could never please them or Aunt Reed. Naughty, sullen, ugly, they called me, and I could not love them. In that house, I was an outsider. Not fair, raged my heart. Hours passed. I tried to face the darkness boldly till I saw a moving light. I think now it was the gleam from some distant lantern in but in my gloomy prison, I thought it a vision from another world. My Uncle Reed's ghost. A rushing noise filled my ears. I screamed. Aunt Reed opened the door, her gown rustling stormily. Oh, Aunt, please. I clung to her hands. Punish me another way. I can't bear this. Silence, Jane. Thrusting me back, she locked the door once more. As they turned, I sank into unconsciousness. The memory, the agony of that night has never left me. Chapter 2. School. A week later, Aunt Reed summoned me to her room. where strange men glare at me. This, Mr. Brocklehurst, is Jane Eyre. Her mother was my dead husband's sister. She has no claim on me. What enormous teeth he had, and a huge nose and mouth. You're bad, I hear, he trumpeted. Deceitful, how can you avoid hell, where naughty children burn forever? I must keep well, not die. But indeed, a good child would say, I will behave well. Yes, Mistress Reed, she may go to my school. She will learn humility. He departed, leaving me with Aunt Reed. Go upstairs, she said, not even looking at me. But I had to speak out. I am not deceitful, I began. You think I have no feelings that I can do without one bit of love or kindness, but I can't live like that. You have no pity in your heart. People think you're a good, kind woman, but I'll tell everyone at this school that it is you who is bad and deceitful. It was my first victory. Aunt Reed left the room without a word. I journeyed to school alone, the horse and cart whirling me 50 miles away. On arrival, I was taken to a dark, icy room lit by two candles. Seated on benches were rows of girls wearing thin brown cotton frocks, light pinafores, their hair pulled back tightly. Supper was served, nasty tasting water and broken thin oat cakes. Too tired to eat, I was sent to a cold dormitory with long lines of beds. Too weary to fear this strangeness, I slept. A clanging bell woke us. Shivering, we rose to wash, but the basin in the middle of the room was filled with ice. An hour and a half of prayers followed. Then, how welcome! Breakfast! Ravenous, I gulped my first mouthful and put down my spoon, revolted. Burnt porridge! I saw each girl try and fail to swallow her food. Breakfast was over and none had eaten. After my first three lessons of history, arithmetic, and geography, I was shivering with cold and hunger like everyone else. One girl was picked on constantly by Miss Catcher, the teacher. Helen Burns, hold up your head. Helen Burns, your nails are dirty. Have you not washed? Why doesn't Helen explain? I thought. She couldn't because there was no water. Fetch the rod, you filthy child. Miss Catcher bit her neck with quick, hard strokes. Not a tear rose in Helen's eyes. How could you bear to be beaten? I asked her at playtime. I couldn't. Yes, you could. It's weak to say you can't bear what you have to. But it wasn't fair. No, said Helen. I have faults. I'm untidy. I read when I should learn my lessons. I know I annoy Miss Scatcherd. Don't you hate her? I said. I hate anyone who dislikes me. That's just wrong. Read the Bible. Why? What does it say? Helen smiled. Love your enemies. Huh, I snorted. That means I should love Aunt Reed and John. And I told Helen about them. Don't you think they're cruel? I asked impatiently. You'd be happier if you tried to forget them, said Helen. Life's too short to hold a grudge about past wrongs. Never had I met anyone so gentle, so good, and her smile. I remember it still, how it lit up her thin face, like the reflection of an angel. She coughed, put her arm around me, and we went inside. 3 weeks later, Mr. Brocklehurst visited the school. Where's the new pupil, Jane Eyre? He asked. Place her upon this chair. In view of the entire school, I stood. This child, Mr. Brocklehurst announced, is a liar. Her aunt, an excellent lady, was forced to remove her from her own children lest she infect them with her badness. Avoid Jane Eyre. Let her stand here in disgrace all afternoon. Helen was with me when I got off that chair, wretched with embarrassment. Everyone will hate me, I sobbed. No, Jane, she insisted. No one here likes Mr. Brocklehurst. He's the one who provides the poor food, our thin clothes, and this icy building. Just do your best, and people will believe in you, not Mr. Brocklehurst's words. She calmed me, but her cough, I noticed, was worse. Many of the girls had bad coughs now. As the freezing months drew to spring, half the school became ill. Some lay in bed. Those who were not orphans went home. Typhus fever raged through the school. It was inflamed by our half starvation, the unclean water we drank, the cold and the fetid air of our institution. I had not seen Helen for weeks. I was told she was desperately ill. May I visit her? I asked Miss Scatcherd. Oh, no, you'll catch the fever. But I had to see her. So one night, I crept into every bedroom until I found her. Jane, she whispered, smiling. She'll get better, I thought. She couldn't sound so calm, so happy. If you've come to say goodbye. A terrible fit of coughing silenced her, making me cry. Don't die, Helen. Don't go. Where will you go? Don't be unhappy, Jane, she murmured. I believe I am going to God. But where is God? I demanded. What is God? I believe we find out that we go to a place of happiness. I felt as if I couldn't let her go. Presently, she said in her sweet voice, stay with me. I like you here. Dear Helen, I hugged her. I'm sleepy now. It's comfortable with you here. Good night, Jane. Good night, Helen. We slept. When I awoke, we were lying with our arms clasped around each other. But Helen was perfectly still. Well, thank you so much for that. See you for chapter 3. Take care.